All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready. Botrix is here. Jim is here. Mary Kate is here. We are here. Well, Jim says Samsung and Hanwha are the picks of the day. Let's take a look at those pitching matchups before we get into this game. Samsung, Che on the mound. Hanwha.
Thank you for the
Hanwha
recommendation,
KT,
Lee_Chen 437.
Little sketchy, but the first pitch to Hong Chang-gi is in there for a ball. Why is Samsung's scorebook still up there? Interesting. Let's try that one. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that Hanwha pick there, Jim, but thank you for the hearts there. That is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Hong Chang-gi not having a good season, just 192. I like SSG for a couple reasons. And that's Mrs. Lowe. I think Kim Gun-woo has turned out to be a better pitcher, a better starter than Im Chang-kyu this season. Also, I do not like LG's lineup today. Hong Chang-gi up at the top of the lineup, not even hitting 200. Yeah, 2-2 is going to be a caught line by the shortstop, and that's one away. So there's a couple things I don't like in this lineup. Hong Chang-gi up at the top. Moon Jung-bin, Song Chan-hee has not been hitting well. EJ Wan is not hit well all season. He's also not good defensively. He's playing defense. Kim Hyung-jong in the center field instead of Park Hae-min. Shin Woo-jun or Shin Min-jae hitting at the 9 spot. He's also not having a good season. So just a lot of no, I don't. As the 0-1 is up high. Yuan Jin has pitched really well on the season.
Thank you for the recommendation, Jim Infla.
Thank you, Jim. But I just don't. That is up high at 2-1 now. 8 pitches for Kim Gun-woo. Kim, always they have a chance. That is a fouled away at 2-2. Always has a chance. A good chance? I mean, the guy that they have starting has pitched fairly well. He just is another guy that throws really hard, who really struggles with command, that they've rushed up. That's his low inside and runs the count full. First full count of the day. Yeah, I mean, Sauer hasn't pitched great by any means. But Yuan Jin pitching on Tuesday, and then again as Yu Bon-hyuk lifts that one center fielder under it and makes the catch. So Yuan Jin pitching on Friday and on Tuesday and on Sunday in that game is a little bit thinking about that. Is good morning, good afternoon. What's up, Robert?
Thank you for the recommendation,
Jungle?
The Jungle.
Thank you, Jungle. Not a whole lot, Robert. Just enjoying a nice little Sunday baseball. Austin of 353 on of the season and looks at to strike one in there for 0-1. Austin Dean continuing to just mash KBO pitching. It's a toss up, honestly, as that is fouled into the home plate umpire, right into his arm. The one game, yeah. Yeah, they keep forcing but not, and he shouldn't be Jungle, because he started last year towards the end of the season, and he was really good. I mean, there was even a time in the SSG versus Samsung playoff matchup that I think he struck out the first eight batters. He definitely has strikeout stuff. He does struggle with the walks a little bit. Is his big thing so far. Again, he's 41 pitches on the season in 8 games, so he's averaging just over 5 per game or per start. But it's 21 walks. He doesn't have the. He is not striking out as many as I thought. Well, we know it wasn't Brooks. Misses the glove, tips the chest protector and into the old forearm of the home plate umpire. Anchi Hong. Get him taped up. That'll end the pain. See if they show the replay. I wonder if he's set up in the slot. So KBO umpires have very, very bad positioning. I'd like to see it. Hopefully they'll show another replay. Yeah, the KBO umpires don't set up in the slot. The slot is the spots in between the batter and the catcher. They have a tendency to set up right down the middle, and yeah, I wish they would replay that once again. Austin Dean is going to have an 0-2 count here. Now that they've taped up the old umpire. Yeah, now the 0-2 pitch misses way outside. Yeah, the KBO kind of keeps forcing my hand. They keep forcing my hand with these Saturday Hanwha games. As the 1-2 pitch catches him looking at the top of the zone, and will be out number 3 on the looking K. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Nothing. Nothing to nothing to nothing to nothing. Nothing to nothing to nothing. Nothing to nothing. With 3 up, 3 down, a pretty quick inning. 14 pitches, 15, I think, 15 pitches. Pak Sung Han will lead things off for SSG. Yeah, that's my thought too, Kiwi. And if Kiwi's saying it's a 50-50 game, it's probably a 40-60 game. This game over 8.5. Oh, LG's offense just looks so bad lately. But it is Sunday. Total 8.5. Yeah, it could. Yeah. I mean, yesterday they went they had 7. They had 15 on a Friday. So 15, yeah. But Kiwi, KT's bullpen, they have not used their main guys. They have not used their main guys because they were so blown out yesterday. I mean, even the guys that came back, that mounted the comeback against Hanwha, those were all bench players. Yeah, LG's big thing is they have what's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that aren't main starters in the lineup. They've got Pak Dong-Wan hitting cleanup. Last game I streamed with him, he was hitting like in the 8th or 9th spot. All right, so Pak Sung-han will lead things off. First pitch is popped up and a foul. 0-1. Im Chong-gyu not having a good season. That's in there for a strike. And 0-2. Pak Sung-han has definitely come back to the old reality. And the 0-2 pitch misses low. 1-2. Oh, Im Chong-gyu, 4.46 ERA on the season in 8 games. Has really struggled with walks. Something that he didn't struggle with a lot last year when he did pitch much better. This season, he has really struggled with the old walks. All right, the 2-2 pitch sets up down the middle, and he lifts that one up. A left fielder coming in under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Oh, Kiyoom, the only one with any runs so far is An Chi-hong is really just having a fantastic comeback season. I'd have to say I guess between him and Anu Jin would be the two up for the comeback player of the year debate. As Jung Joon Jae lifts that first one. A right fielder, EJ Wan. Nope, right fielder and center fielder are arguing over it. And that is 2 away. Quick 6 pitches for 2 outs for Im Chong-gyu. Brings up Che Jung, hitting in the DH spot today. Look at all those open seats. 4 of them right there. As Che Jung looks at ball 1 outside, 1-0. As the 1-0 blows it right past them, 1-1. Im Chong-gyu, not a fast pitcher by any means. I think he might be not the slowest. I think Shin Min-hyuk is the slowest pitcher in the league. The NC guy who has just been getting lit up this year. As the 1-1 misses inside at 2-1. But Im Chong-gyu only averages 140 with his fastball. For a right-hander, only averaging 140. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. As the 2-1 lays off of it, but it's in there for a strike as it just gets the corner, and it's 2-2. Che Jung, 529 home runs in his career, number 1. Che Young-woo trying to track down Lee Sung-yup, as that's going to be a ground ball, but it's foul. Let's check the ball. Ooh, an error on the ball, boy. And we'll keep it at 2-2. Ball boy not getting his feet in front of the ball, trying to just stick the glove out. As the 2-2, he goes down, lifts it up, but it will get foul. So much heat right now. These 2 o'clock games are brutal. Kiwi at the game yesterday, 2 o'clock game, hating life. Having to dance so much because of all the 3-run shots. couldn't even enjoy his adult beverages because of how much he was sweating. Here we go, the 2-2 pitch. Pops him up again. So 6 pitches to get the first 2 outs, 2 quick outs, but now he's thrown 8 pitches here to the number 3 batter. Still a 2-2 count, though. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Oh, both number 3 hitters a strikeout to end the inning. We've got the 6 up, 6 down as we go to the second inning. Goose eggs here, goose eggs there. You get a goose egg, I get a goose egg, everybody a goose egg. Check around thy league is still the only scores is the Keom game. Nope. Looks like a KT has got up early. Hilliard with another hits and RBI. The pitcher, I wouldn't say the pitcher's garbage. That's Ryuhan Jin. I mean, he spent, what, 10 years in the MLB? 199 career wins. But Kia's up 1-0 against Samsung. Jim, your 2 quick picks are not looking good. Yeah, the issue with Ryuhan Jin on a Sunday is the fact that he had to pitch on Tuesday. He's a guy that's really is only doing well when he has the 6 days rest. I remember they early in the season when they had all their starters, they were taking them off the roster and letting them have a 10 days between starts. But now suddenly he's going to have to throw, he's going to have to throw every 6 days. But here again on Tuesday and Sunday, you always have to worry about those teams, those starters, especially when they're not a foreign starter. You really have to worry about them being able to get 6 innings of quality starts. Even getting through 5 innings for a lot of these Korean pitchers when they have to pitch on Tuesday and then on Sunday again is oftentimes a little difficult for them. All right, so the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for LG. You're going to have the big tuna leading things off, Pak Dong-won. 15 pitches for Kim Gun-woo in the first inning. That sounds about right. Yeah, so that's in there for a strike, 0-1. As the 0-1 pitch misses up and out of the zone, 1-1. Yeah, I don't have a lot of faith in Samsung's starter. He'll have a really good game and then he'll have 2 really crappy games. As the 1-1 catches the outside, 1-2, a beautiful pitch there. Into the dirts. 2-2. Yeah, I mean, honestly, none of the games are very good for Pickens today. The 2-2 pitch, way up high, runs the count full, 3-2. Another full count, second full count of the day for LG. And like I said, Kim Gun-woo, the big drawback for him is command. He does end up walking quite a few, as that one is going to be just inside, and he walks the leadoff batter. First base runner for either team today is the perfect game is thrown away on the first batter in the second inning. Pak Dong-hwan, not a lot of speed. Held down by that stupid headband that he always wears. Moon Jung-bin will step in, hitting a 667 on the season. Don't let that number fool you. I think he's 2 for 3. That's in there for a ball. I believe he does actually have music, though. Yes, he is 2 hits. So 2 for 3 with 3 walks. The 1-0 is fouled away. Yeah, there we go. See? 6.8 per game, 4.7 per 9 innings on the walks. That is up high. 2-1. Like, if I had to pick one game, it would be a toss-up between Lotte and SSG. A big swing and a miss there on that high fastball that I've been begging for years. Right-handed batters cannot hit it in this league. 25 pitches for Kim Gun-woo. And just gets a piece of ball 3, keeps it to 2-2. The 2-2 is outside, runs the count full again. Almost fell trying to get out of the box. Third full count of the day already. Time is called. That would have been a beautiful strike 3 looking. No way was he swinging at that pitch. A 2-run shots from Moon Jung-bin puts them up, the first hit of the day. Yeah, I restarted my sound so that you guys got your so you guys, if you did somebody donate or something, that you guys wouldn't lose your Konglish, as that misses way up high and out of the zone. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The pack of cards. The 1-0 is lifted up. First baseman's coming and running in, and just barely makes the catch. And 1 away. Well, I thought SSG, it was a toss-up between SSG and Lotte. Honestly, they're all pretty rough. All right, here we go. First card up is the old captain for NC Dinos, Mr. Pak Min-woo, having a fantastic season. And that is outside, though, and ball 1. Then we've got the captain for LG, Mr. Pak Min, not playing today. One of Kiwi's most favoritist players in the world. And that's going to be a slow ground ball to the first baseman. We'll pick it up and step onto the bag for 2 away. And our very last card, it's a beauty. It is an absolute beauty, ladies and gentlemen. Sono Young with the gold foil card. I like that card. That looks good. All right, the swing and a miss there from the number 8 hitter is he does not have any music. So if we were looking at cards, if you guys are wanting teams to play, we've got a LG, NC, and Lotte. So there you go. Take NC, LG, and Lotte according to the cards, as that just catches the outside 1-1. Fix my old pitch counts here. 1-2 pitch. Fouls that away. It stays 1-2. 36 pitches now for Kim Gun-woo. Kim Gun-woo does have a tendency to give up the old home runs. That's his 6th home run that he's given up this season. And another 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. The shortstop picks it up, throws across, and 3 away. But LG goes up quickly, 2-0 on the 2-run shot. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. 2-0. Oh, God, these stupid commercials. I don't want to hear people eating. I don't want to hear people eating. Again, even though LG is up 2-0, I just like SSG a little bit better. I'm going with my early pick. I thought SSG was a better pick today. Again, I don't think any of the games today are very good if you are trying to make money or whatever. I think they're all kind of iffy.
골뱅이 지민 플로그 오일 슈퍼채티드 $10. 마이 KBO 픽스알 크랩 투데이. I will put myself in timeout.
Jim is in timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Jim is usually pretty dead on with his his picks, but he is having a little rough today. Did you guys at least hear that? Hopefully you guys did hear that. Yeah, and I reset everything so that you guys could hear it. Hopefully it worked. Oh, perfect. All right. Thank you very much, Jim. Thank you, as always. All right, Im Chang-gyu back out on the mound, bottom of the inning here. He's going to face the 4, 5, 6 hitters for SSG. Im Chang-gyu, 5 pitches, well, 4 really. One of them he throws a sweeper 0.7% of the time, but mainly that's a fastball that I talked about earlier. Doesn't throw hard, 140, but 35% of the time. Then change up off of that. So the traditional fastball, change up, curveball guy, 35% with a fastball, 29% with the change up, and 27% with the curveball. As that's going to be first pitch, ground ball to the shortstop, and that's will be 1 away. I didn't even get a chance to put his music going there. All right, Kim Jae-won steps in now. Off to an awful starts early. What's up, hot chicks? All right, to Kim Jae-won looks at ball 1 way outside.
Thank you for the recommendation, Hot Chicks of B.
2-0 catches the outside, 2-1. 162 on the season for Kim Jae-won. Not having a great first season with SSG. And a 2-1 misses low, 3-1. Does look super cool with his sunglasses, though. Oh, that is turned on, and he knew he got rid of that one. Goodbye, baseball. It's a 2-1 game. Both teams have one hit so far. Both teams have a home run. Both number 5 hitters have a home run. As that was crushed. He knew it as soon as he let go, as soon as he swung. As that is another KBO pack, ladies and gentlemen. Second one of the day, second one in this inning. And Kim Jae-won sends that pitch into the stratosphere. Absolute no doubter, as that one is up a little high, and ball 1 to Chae Ji-hoon. All right, it's an absolute banger of a pack here, ladies and gentlemen. Is a 1-1 count now. Starting off with the absolute rock himself behind the plate to Chae Ji-hoon. Not really playing this year because the best catcher in the league is in front of him now. Then a former LG Twin legend, former Baltimore Oriole, former Philadelphia Philly, Kim Hyun-soo, who was the MVP of the Korean series last year. As that is turned on, but will hook foul, 2-2 now. And the final card is the old legend card, Lee Sung-yup, the number 2 in the home run list for the KBO players. A former, we'll call him a manager for Doosan. We all know how that ended up, is that's going to be a ground ball. Austin underhand toss to the pitcher. And that will be a 2 away on the 3-1 putout. Brings up. Just slam. I don't know what that means, Tricky. Just slam Hanshin Tigers money line for NPB. It's free. 135 meters, 168 off the bat at 26 degrees. As Jo Hyung-woo steps in now. He does have a good song. Both catchers for SSG have pretty amazing songs. A swing and a miss there. 0-1. And the 0-1 and lays off. 1-1. Good pitch there, and try to get him chased just a little off the zone. And then the 1-1 is fouled away. 1-2. Go Myung-jun uniform. And the Chae Ji-hoon, Jo Byung-hyun. Kim Kwan-hyun, Chae Ji-hoon, and lots of V6 uniforms. Those of you that are unaware what the V stands for, that's victory. So what they do is they have how many championships they have, and then they add one, and that's the uniform for that year. As the 1-2 pitch is fouled away again. All of those make me think that it's possible that those could be a giveaway, either maybe like for season ticket holders or something like that. So those of you that are Hanwha fans, yes, other teams actually do give away uniforms and actually have fan service. The 1-2 goes down to his knees, lifts that one up, but the left fielder will range over and make the catch. And 3 away, but A solo shot from Kim Jae-won cuts the lead to 2-1 as we go to the third inning. Oh, love it. Everybody loves a little sacrifice buns. Everybody loves a little bucket hats. And what is better than a bucket hat that has I Love Sack Buns on it? The ultimates for any of your KBO fans. Because they have 2 championships. Uh-oh. Where's Mary Kate? Gonzalo, I still think SSG is fine. Again, that was of the players in this game, that would be my pick. Wow. All right, 9-1-2 coming up. Yeah, LG's bullpen is real sketchy also.
Thank you for the recommendation, Mary Kate.
Thank you, Mary Kate. And that's fouled away from Shinmin J. No one misses low. 1-1. The 1-1 misses low. Shinmin Jai. The 2-1 low, 3-1. He walked the first batter in the last inning, and then he gave up a 2-run shot. Which one is it, Jim? Or actually, probably Kiwi or Mary Kate. Which one took the foul ball? As the 3-1 pitch misses low, and he walks the first batter again. Second straight inning with a leadoff batter on for LG. Can they take advantage again? The Q1, oh, that narrows her down. That narrows it down, Jim. I just figured out the way to get people to hate bunts in the KBO. As Hong Chang-gi steps in. As the 1-0. This is outside. A little Marsha Brady. Marsha. Fakes the bunts, pulls it back, but it's in there for a strike, and it's a 2-1. Best way to get to KBO fans to hate bunts is to have somebody bunt it into a cheerleader. As that's almost hits him, but it's in there for a strike. That tells you how much he's crowding the plate. 2-2 pitch now. Hong Chang-gi lined out to the shortstop in his first at-bats. Average down still below the Mendoza line. All right, the 2-2. Fouls that away. Stays 2-2. Kim Gun-woo, 47 pitches now. 15 in the first, 22 in the second, and 10 already here without an out and a runner on first. And he almost hits him. Another full count. Already the fourth full count of the day for LG. A fly out to center, a walk, and a 2-run shot. And a swing and a miss, the throw down, and a shortstop forgets to field it. Swing it, ball 4. That's out number 1. Shinmin Jae is going to steal a bag, though, and that puts runner on seconds. Ball beat him there by about 2 steps, but not able to actually make a play on it. So that brings up a Gubon Hyuk. And that's misses outside, 1-0. Just as good as a bunt, ladies and gentlemen. Just as good as a bunt. Gubon Hyuk 0 for 1 on the day. Right, the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be rolled over. The third baseman grabs it, looks him back, throws over, and that's a 5-3 putouts. Crowd number 2. Da 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 da. Austin Dean, da, Dean, da, Dean. That's Mrs. Lowe, ball 1. Austin Dean struck out looking in his first at bats. 351 on the season, and dropped down to 2 points. 1-0. This is outside again. 2-0. 145 from Kim Gun-woo from the left side. He's a guy that he doesn't throw 6 or 7 pitches, but side of the fastball, 53% with his fastball. Off of that fastball, the other pitches are still going to be over 10%. Well, if I would like to see him cut the fastball down into the 40s and then bring up the cutter, just to give them a little bit more for hitters to think about, not be able to sit on that fastball so much. As the 3-0 pitch now coming up to Austin Dean, Pak Dong-won on deck. 0 for 0 on the day with a walk. And the 3-0 misses, and that's going to be ball 4. Third walk of the day is my fantasy league starter. Not doing me any favors here. Pak Dong-won will step in as soon as they finish with this old mound visit. Well, while they've got the mound visits, real quick Make sure that you guys hit the thumbs ups. That is on YouTube. That's to like the stream. If you're on SOOP, that's to not just like it, but it also is called an upper recommendation that sends the stream out to the main page. Also, obviously, make sure you subscribe over on YouTube. It allows you to chat. And if you're on SOOP, click the little star next to my name, my channel name. That's how you follow me. It makes finding my streams and all of that stuff much easier. As we're ready now after the mound visit to Pak Dong-won. Like I said, he walked on a full count in his last at-bats, his only at-bat. As that is right down the middle. 0-1. And the 0-1 that sets up on the outside. Misses low, though. 1-1. All right, 1-1 pitch to Pak Dong-won. Runners on first and second. That is way up high, though. 2-1. What do we got in the rest of the league? Kia. Woo! Jim, that Samsung pick is not looking good now. As that is in there for a strike at 2-2. KT's up 2-0. That's nothing big. Kia's up 5-0 though. Against Samsung, Lotte and Doosan stuck at goose eggs in Kium and NC both with singles. As here we go with a 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop picks it up, throws across the diamond, and that will be a 3-away. They get a leadoff walk and a 2-out walk, but absolutely nothing that goes with it. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's a 2-1. Da-da-da-da. 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 First runners that have been left on base for either team. Guess if you just hit homers that you don't ever leave anybody on base.
Thank you for the recommendation, Donoff 2000.
Thank you, Donna, and welcome. Bryans, we're back, bottom of the third inning. Krabs is leading off? I knew Ito Yoon wouldn't be leading off after his day yesterday. They just refuse to let Kim Tae-yeon lead off. They just refuse. Don't worry, a few more days and Shimu Jun will be back in that leadoff spot. Not a good day for the old Jim's picks as Otagon looks at ball one. 1-0 pitch to Otagon, misses low. 2-0. Old Capitan. Otagon 248 on the season. I still haven't heard anything about Myung Jun, and as he fakes the bunts, pulls it back, but it's in there for a strike with 2-2. Yeah, they get there and then they're done. They get there, then they're done. That's rolled over. Yeah, still nothing, no updates on him. Wonder if, what about An Hyun Min? As that's going to be a slow roller. Pitcher will grab it, throws the first, and 1 away. All right, An Sang Hyun. I'm trying to find out about An Hyun Min. Thank you, Unk. Unk Morel. Whenever you're related to old Jacob. Mrs. Lowe. 1-1 is way up high, though. Swing and a miss as he is way out in front of that to 2-2. So An Hyun Min is back 80%. That is going to be lifted into the gap. Is it going to drop down? It is. It's going to roll to the wall as he is going to round a second. And maybe if he would have actually been paying attention to his coach, he'd be on third base. But a 1-out double puts SSG with a tying run in scoring position. Just watching the outfielders instead of putting his head down, running and catching the third base coach. Isn't he still down in Daegu? He might be on a train. Who knows? He was messaging me earlier today. We were talking about playing games under protest. All right, so Pak Sung-han steps in and looks at ball one, way outside, 1-0. 43 pitches now for Im Chang-gyu. Pak Sung-han 0 for 1 on the day, flew out to left in his first at-bat. 1-0 in there for a strike at the top of the zone, 1-1. I don't think so, because I think he's like thinking it's Pokemon cards where you gotta collect all the Samsung players. So the 1-1 misses inside, 2-1. It's 2 straight weeks. I'm gonna win by over 100 points. Yeah, this week is another week that is not even close. The 2-1 is a slapped foul. The 2-2 now. 197 to 70. I still Unk Marek. I think that SSG comes back to get the win. Stefan just dominating his. He's up by almost 200. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen, them not being able to catch up to the high fastball. Almost something like this guy who he he's on YouTube. He's on Soup now also. But he streams all of the KBO games. He does English commentary. About 3 years ago, he started saying that the pitchers really need to start using this high fastball. And yeah, that was the high fastball there that the guy couldn't hit. Junjun J sets in now. The 1-0. I was wondering if anybody had White. I would have picked him up if I had. I thought somebody already had him. Yeah, Stefan just picks up whoever's pitching against Hanwha. All right, so the 2-0 pitch now. That's in there for a strike. 2-1. Well, I mean, why wouldn't you want a golden sombrero from your leadoff hitter? 4 Ks yesterday. I think it has a lot to do with the way they swing. I think it 100% has to do with their swing. They tend to drop down the bats and they step out a lot. So if you watch, they're not striding towards the pitcher. A lot of them stride toward first base or third base. All right, the 2-2 pitch again, 52nd pitch of the day for Im Chang-gyu. And that is going to be a ground ball to the first baseman and a 3 away. They get a 1-out double, but 0 for 2 after that. And we will go to the 4th inning. 2-1 LG. So if you just watch Jungjun Jay's feet there, his step was towards first base. Yeah, and I don't know why teams haven't addressed this. Why? I mean, doesn't make any sense why they haven't. Not just going up there hacking because he's got Paw and Saw back behind him in the plate. Crabs in the leadoff spots. Paw and Saw not in the line. Oh yeah, that's right. Che Jae-hoon always catches for Yun Jin. That's a weighted runs created plus, though, still not looking good, still below 100. All right, to top of the 4th inning. You're going to have the number 5 hitter coming up. He's the one that hit the 2-run shot. And that misses outside, ball 1. And that's right down the middle, 1-1. Kim Ganu was struggling with pitch count a little bit, 61 pitches through 3 innings with his full counts. 4 full counts already for LG. That misses up high, 2-1. He's walked the first batter in the last 2 innings. Now he's behind in the top of the 4th to the first batter here. This is inside 3-1. He's going to walk the first batter for the third straight inning, ladies and gentlemen. Lotte up 1-0. And the 3-1 pitch is going to be a ground ball. Shortstop will scoop it up, throw across the diamond, and that will be 1 away. Sung Chani steps in now. 0 for 1 on the day. He popped up to the first baseman, actually in front of the pitcher's mound. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Hanwha coming back isn't surprising. It's just I wouldn't have called him a guarantee if that one is lifted up, going back and makes the catch. In left field, it is going to be an adventure in left field today, ladies and gentlemen. Left field for SSG is not good defensively. And then right field for, left field for SSG is not good defensively. Right field for LG is not good defensively. As here we go. That is the first pitch down low and in there for a strike to that same right fielder that I was just talking about, to Mr. Big Boy. 0 for 1 on the day, and now he's behind 0-2. LG Twins cooling patches. That is into the dirts. That's double checking that works. All right, so the 1-2 pitch coming up to Mr. Big Boy, LG Big Boy. We're in the old wiggle wiggle, as that is a broken bat, but foul, and he'll get a new piece of lumber. Oh, elsewhere around the league, since we got a little break while he gets a new twig, Hanwha is come back. They've down at 2-1 now. They've got a runner on first with 1 out. And Kia is still dominating Samsung. They're up 5-0. Lotte took the 1-0 lead there in at the top of the 4th inning. Looks like Han Dong-hee, a solo shot for LG, or for Lotte. And Kiyoom and NC tied up at singles. And lays off of that, 2-2. So Han Chi-hong with a solo shot for Kia. And Kim Ju-won with an RBI for NC, as that misses way outside. 0-2 to 3-2, just the way you wanted it, ladies and gentlemen. Just the way you drew it up if you were a pitching coach that didn't know what you were doing. Exactly what you would expect. The 3-2 is he rolls over a ball 4 in the dirts, throws across the diamond, and the 5-3 putouts. 1, 2, 3 go the LG Twins, as we will go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-1 LG. Got a pitcher's duel down in Changwon. 3 hits apiece. Looks like KT starter Sauer is got himself. He's given up 2 hits. 3 runs in the first for KT. Looks like they had a 2-run shot by Kim Do-young. Chaewon Tae, 5 hits, 2 walks. A solo shot. Again, just not, to me, just not a great hitter or a great pitcher. Number 5 starter. How did he do? RBI? Or did he hit a 2-run shot to take the lead? I'd hate to have him in leadoff spots where he hits even better. Right, so we're back. What is this? I want to go hang out there. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. You got a playground at the stadium, at the SSG Stadium. You got a full-on playground. All right, so 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for LG here, or sorry, for SSG. That's in there for a strike, and that's 0-1. The 0-1 misses, and 1-1. Is going to be a ground ball, but it's foul. Cheyenne Sung doesn't have to show anything except his ID because he's older. 1-2. Fouled away. There is always the possibility that they put Peraza in center field and put Cheyenne Sung or Kim Tae-yeon in right. 1-2 pitch. Into the dirt. 2-2. Jae-jung 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out to end the first inning. 1, 2, 3 in the first, but they've had base runners in the last 2 innings. That is into the dirt, so 3-2. First full count of the day for SSG. And the front office really hamstrung Hanwha as that is turned on and ripped, but it's foul. They really hamstrung Hanwha because, again, they put everything on OJ1 hitting, is doing extremely well. Obviously, he's young and he started out well but didn't do well after that. Peraza has done really well, but again, he's not good defensively. As Jae-jung lines that right at the left fielder, though, and is going to be 1 away. He is getting some help from his defense out there in the left field, Zim Chang-gyu. So, yeah, because Hanwha up 3-2. Yeah, I mean, you've got so many issues with that defense. You've got Kang Bae-kook and only DH. As Heredia steps in. That is fouled away. Who's behind it? Jae-hoon coming up with the RBIs. The 0-1 misses inside. 1-1. Top 4 over Peraza's song. The 1-1 is lifted up. Shortstop underneath it. And that will be 2 away. Davison's isn't bad. Heredia's not bad. Austin Dean's is really good. Right, of course. All right, to Kim Jae-won steps in now. He's the one that hit the solo shot in his first at-bats. The only run of the day for SSG. Tried to take the lead on that first pitch, but it's 0-1. Trying to hit a 2-run shot with nobody on. Average up to 170 now on the season. As the 0-1 misses up high. 1-1. One, foul away. 1-2. And the 1-2 swing and a miss. Second to third strikeout of the day for Im Chang-gyu. We will go to the 5th inning. 2-1 LG. Two 1-0, 1-2-0. The thing with KT's bullpen is they didn't really use their main guys yesterday because they got beat so bad. Their closer is a top notch, the best closer in the league. But again, they have to get a league to be able to use their closer. Yeah, Kiwi, that's what I was been talking about. A lot of people were very hype on KT, but I just didn't see KT's starting rotation. Yeah, again, their foreigners are kind of suspect to me. Yeah. Don't worry, he'll be back. Jim, Samsung's coming back too. They scored a run in the bottom of the 3rd. All right, to 7 or looks like 8-9-1. JJ. That's not a good thing, Stefan. That is not a good thing. All right, to Kim Gun-woo back out there. He's gonna face the bottom of the lineup. 8-9-1. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. I remember one year he stole like 7 bases or something like that because of that little league double steal. And then suddenly he's a guy that thought he was this big stolen base threat, and then he got thrown out like 4 straight times before finally somebody was like, stop that. All right, the top of the not the 6th inning, the 5th inning. I don't know why I hit the button too many times, but a 1-2 pitch now coming up. And the 1-2 just misses the bottom. He thought he had it. He even had the look. He's looking over at his dugout to make sure. Doosan, the only team in the league that hasn't put a run on the board yet today. Yes, here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on that one. And that will be another strikeout for him. Just his 2nd of the day. Brings up the number 9 hitter, Shimu Jun. Shimu Jun walked in his first at-bat, spins away from that one, 1-0. Okay. misses way outside. 2-0. That 2-0 swings right through that one, 2-1. Just as I say something, Doosan puts a run on the board, as that is going to be a little loop that just gets past the diving shortstop, and Shinmin J is going to be on base with a 1-out single. Right back to the top of the lineup. Hong Chang-gi now. Runner on first, Shinmin J. Hong Chang-gi looks at a strike down the middle, 0-1. Hong Chang-gi 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out in his last at-bat on ball 4. Would have had runners at first and second, and then he also lined out to the shortstop in his first at-bats. And the 0-1 pitch in there for a strike on the outside, and it's 0-2. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The real test of if you are a KBO fan, you've got a left-handed batter and a left-handed pitcher. You've got an 0-2 count. What do you do? That's right. The catcher sets up way outside, and he throws it way outside. That is all. That is another, but it's an 0-2 count, Stebbin. Can't bunt. Well, you can, but not a good idea. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That is going to be a little liner that drops in front of the center fielder, and back-to-back singles from LG has got runners on first and second with just 1 out. That is not good for the rest of the league if these two boys start hitting. Pitches for Kim Gun-woo. Averages 88 pitches in 5 innings, 4.1 innings here, and 88 pitches. And just get out of the 5th inning is all they're asking him to do. Now you've got Gubon Hyuk stepping in 0 for 2 on the day. Great chance here with the 2-3 hitters coming up with 2 runners on. Drops down the bunt. He will throw him out at first. That'll go down as a sacrifice, but he was definitely bunting for hits. Runners on to second and third now. It looks like he might have thrown the bat at it. The bat might have hit it. If that is the case, both runners will have to go back. It'll be 2 outs nonetheless. Oh, welcome back, Stebbin, for another. They make you re-up there. Yeah, and it's same thing, similar to what happened with Kim Do-young earlier this week. I think they're saying is the ball hit the bat, or maybe the runner blocked the catcher. Yeah, it changed your yeah, because depending on how long you're a member, your little star changes. So a blue one is a 1 month, and then the like a turquoise, the aqua color that you have. Oh, KT is losing. All right, Austin Dean steps in now. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. And that is low. Kiwi. I thought you guys said Sour was out. Sour's still in there. Right to the 1-0 pitch to Austin Dean. Swing and a miss. Austin Dean. A 1-1 pitch, misses low, 2-1. Yeah, but there's 2 outs, hot chicks, so no sack flies here. Here we go with the 2-1 pitch. That is turned on, lifted, and that is not a sacrifice fly, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 3-run shot. All right, another pack of cards. We are quickly running out here. 3rd home run of the day so far. The carbon will be after this box is done. So here we go. Another pack on the Austin Dean home run brings up the big tuna. As that is in there for a strike. That's why he's like, oh, I'll just hit it a little harder this time. All right, the first pitch in there for a strike to Pak Dong-won. As we know, we're not going to get an Austin Dean card just because the foreigners aren't in here. But we'll start with a Pak Ji-won. I just dropped the card. Oh, well, it's not worth anything. And off of that, we've got the Kim Gun-hee, the catcher for the for the Kiwoom Heroes, as that misses inside. 1 and 2 now. And our last card is another Samsung legend, the Lee Sung-yup, the same card I pulled earlier, but this is I guess the silver series or something. I don't know. But anyway, that'll be it for those cards. 2-2 count coming up now as Kim Gun-hee is ruining my fantasy league. Swing and a miss there. Thank you for getting that to strikeout. At least that will make the pain slightly less as we go to the bottom of the 5th. 5-1. Mr. Dean. Oh no, I've ruined my card. It's no longer a 10 out of 10. Looks like we've got 3 packs left in this box, and then after that, we will go with one of the nicer packs. I actually have some classic packs too. I have a pack from 2018 and a pack from 2019. At one point, I was going through and trying to find packs from all the seasons, and then I just said, "No, this is stupid. I don't know why I'm doing this." We still haven't gotten our autograph card. I think there's one autograph card. No, maybe not. Maybe that's the plus. This is the regular, not the plus packs. All right, so bottom of the fifth inning. I would say they're cooked Jets, but the oven is preheated. It's number 6 hitter leading things off for SSG. Ji Hoon. That's in there for a strike. 0-1. Ji Hoon 0 for 1 on the day. 3-1 ground out in his first at bats, and that's just gets a piece of the strike zone, and it's 0-2. That is into the dirt. 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. The second baseman, great play and a great scoop as a Shin-Min Jae sliding catch, sticks his foot down, pops up, and throws him out at first. Making the play, sliding, pops up, fading away to the outfield, and throws it with a pick from Austin Dean. That is 1 away. And that brings up Jo Hyung-woo. I think Lotte has a better chance today. I think Doosan is a better team overall. Has Kim Tae-yeon come back for Doosan yet? As that misses up high, 1-1. See if their starter, because that one is no. Good luck, Roberts. Again, every game today is really a 50-50 shot. All right, to Jo Hyung-woo, the 1-2 count. And that is a shot to right field, but it slices foul. Stays 1-2. This is going to end up being a bit of a bullpen game, though. Kim Chang-gyu at 75 pitches and now. Kium is awful. Kium is really, really bad. As that is into the dirt. It's a 2-2. I think Kium had a 220 a 320 winning percentage last year, 360 something like that. They're very, very bad because all of their players in the MLB, Lee Jong-woo, Kim Ha-sung, Kim Hae-sung, Song Sung-moon, all in the KBO or all in the MLB. As that is off the hand, that is going out, and the second baseman makes the play, and 2 away. Very difficult 2 plays for Shin-Min Jae so far. All right, Otegon steps in. He's trying to do something for this SSG squad. Yeah, as that is a lifted left fielder going, and that is going to be another home run, ladies and gentlemen. He did something for his squad. That was hit a solo shot. And we will open up another pack right here, ladies and gentlemen. Another KBO pack every single time we get a home run. I would say Kium is more the Tampa Bay Rays of the KBO. All right. We are not opening up carbons, as that is a shot against Im Chang-gyu. Brings up the number 9 hitter, An Sang-hyun. All right. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a banger pack here. Starting off with the player of the month for March and April, Mr. Pak Sang-han, the shortstop for SSG. He's coming up next. Then we've got, not only do we have the leadoff hitter for the SSG Landers, we also have the leadoff hitter for the LG Twins in Hong Chang-ki. Then we've got, that is going to be lifted into and over the second baseman in back-to-back hits. This one of the singles variety. And that puts another runner on base. All right, and we've got Mr. Krabs himself, the Noshiwan Gold card, ladies and gentlemen. The Noshiwan Gold card. Quality pack once again. 2 packs left. 2 quality packs today. 3 quality packs. All right, here's the man whose card we just pulled. That's misses up high. Game is definitely not over yet, Gonzalo. That misses low, and that will be a stolen base. I need to see what boxes I have, honestly. All right, Pak Sang-han, no for 2 on the day. 2-0 count here on second base now is An Sang-hyun. That's in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. 84 pitches for Im Chang-gyu. Both of these starters working on their last inning. 5th inning out of your starter on a Sunday is a good thing. As the 2-1 pitch. That is going to be lifted to the left fielder and center fielder coming in on it. And it drops down. And what did I say about the outfield defense? As that is going to be an E7 as a run comes on in to score. And now it's 5-3. Oh, it looks like Pak Hae-min is in center field now, though. Yoon Jong-bin is in right. Or in left. That is a questionable defense once again. It does look like Pocket Mean is into the game now. That should have been his. So looks like Song Chani is in rights. EJ Wan is out. OG Wan is in at shorts. So there is an absolute ton of changes here. So Kubong Hyuk is now at third base. As Jung Joon Jae steps in and looks at to strike one on the outside, 0-1. Austin obviously stays at first. Park Dong-won. Moon Jung-bin moves from third base to left field. He's the one that just made that play. Song Chani moves from left field to right field, as that's going to be a ground ball. Foul. Austin Dean tried to tightrope it, but not able to. And EJ Wan is out of the game. That's what you get when you move these guys around all day. So that is going to be a ground ball, but still goes foul.
골뱅이 STFAM-ZA 슈퍼채티드 0.85달러. 카봉팩. 제발.
We're going to have to work on your spelling, but thank you, Stephen. Here we go. Pitch. This is outside. Jung Joon Jae. Oh, they did not give him an error on that. That is going to be lifted up. Center fielder is going to take this one, though. And that will be 3 away. But not before they score 2 on a solo shot. And we will go. J-ball just means like, please, yeah. But all right, so that'll be it for us. We'll take a little break. We'll be back in a few. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're going to have a be into the bullpens now. We're going to be into the bullpens now. We'll see who comes out. Again, I still can't believe they didn't give an error to that. Why was Hanwha suspended? Lucas, yeah. No, the Yankees is Kia, without a doubt. Why did they come back so quickly from the game, from the commercials? So there is 100% a new pitcher because there's a righty out on the mound. Kim Gun-woo is a lefty. No, they're Kia. Now, because it'd be Kia because the Yankees have the most championships in the MLB. Kia has the most championships in the MLB, and then on top of that, you have Kia and the Yankees both have most of their championships a long time ago. And the fans just brag about how many championships they have, but most of them aren't from. They weren't even fans or weren't even alive when most of the championships were gotten. Nah, he is 100% the Yankees. All right, so here we go. Top of the six, Kim Min coming out. "21 games, 21 innings. He has coughed up some leads, but he doesn't have to worry about that here. They don't have one. Number 5 hitter, Moon Jung Bin, will lead things off. He has a 2-run shot earlier. Yeah, now the 0-1 misses up high, 1-1. And the 1-1 in there for a strike. Yep, they even have the blue summer uniforms, the blue and orange. Oh, 1-2 pitch. Misses outside at 2-2. Has the head of the team that's really wants to win and just throws money at it. The 2-2 is going to be a ground ball up the middle, and that was the ugliest looking swing, but it got it done as he looked like he was trying to run away from the ball as he swung. But he comes up with a single. That just looks so awkward. And using the same guys over and over and over and over the KBO way, ladies and gentlemen. All right, to Sung Chan-hee steps in now, runner on first base. As that's just misses low. Hero in warming up, getting ready to warm up. Again, just these guys were just used yesterday. As here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. The shortstop underhand toss to the second baseman, throws over to first in time, and that will be a 6-4-3 double play. And there goes the base runners, and here comes the number 7 hitter. Yeah, they're missing Davison, and they're missing Kimmy Jeep, and yeah, they are really struggling with injuries. That's normal though. I mean, I wouldn't say normal, but you got a guy that throws really, really hard. Is Pake Mean and now steps in. I gotta find his music here. Nope, OG1. I got a lineup messed up somewhere. He took over for. Let me fix this lineup. I didn't get it correct. Well, yeah, because he's only played. This is what his third game. And the 3-1 is a rolled over foul, brings the count full, 3-2. All right, let's try that. All right, a swing and a miss, and that will be a 3 away. Thanks, OG1. For that is we will go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-3, and this just really looks like a game that SSG is going to come back. But doesn't that upset you? Isn't it because he's also doing it against your team? Oh, you said Thompson. I was like, who's Thompson? Because he goes by Riley in KBO. Only a solo. Well, luckily, Hanwha was already up. So Yuan generally threw 5 innings. 70 pitches, 5 innings. Yeah, Lucas, I think so. Yeah, some of them do. Like Austin is Dean. He goes by Austin. Riley Thompson, he goes by Riley instead of Thompson. Adeline Rodriguez goes by Adeline. Yeah, there's quite a few that just go by their first name. All right, so we've got to the bottom of the lineup. Sorry, the bottom coming up. Im Chong-gyu is still out there. Shea Jung, the number 3 hitter, leading things off as he looks at strike 1. Yeah. That is turned on, lifted, and that is going to go off the wall, and that's going to be a leadoff double from Shea Jung. Well, a lot of it has to go with a lot of Korean names are 3 syllables. So they go by whatever is, if they go by something, it'll be because it's 3 syllables. Except for Zach Logue, he goes by his full name. Right, Heredia steps in, looks at the ball 1 inside. Yeah, no 1-0. That is going to be a ground ball. Third baseman picks it up, throws across the diamond, and that will be one away. Doesn't get the runner over, and that's one away. Brings up a Kim Jae-won. All right, to Kim Jae-won steps in now. His solo shots back into the second inning. Strikeout in his second at bat. What is Abuba? That's runs inside. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that misses. 2-0. 96. Okay. Jungle, you had so many options. As the 2-0 in there for a strike. You could have gone with Ichiro. Or Otani. Or Dreads. But you chose Beyonce and Shakira. All right, the 2-1. In there for a strike at 2-2. That misses up high, runs the count full. Second full count of the day for the old SSG Landers. The 3-2 is rolled over, but it's foul. Stays 3-2 on the pitch at number 100. Here comes the view of the pitch counts on the scoreboard coming up. It's got to be coming up. It's only fitting. Anytime the pitcher throws 100 pitches, they put a camera on the scoreboard. The 3-2 pitch is fouled away. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. No, wow. NBC regular broadcasting may not have enough cameras to do it. Are you getting the official word from the wife, Kiwi? All right, the 3-2 pitch lays off and he walks him. Runners now on first and second. So pitch number 102. Runners on first and second. Number 6 hitter, Che Ji-hoon, comes up to bat. As that's in there for a strike up at the top of the zone. Is it the It's toothpaste commercial? Or is it the energy one? Is the 0-1? That is rips, and Austin Dean grabs it, steps on the bag, and then he's going to tag him out. What a play by Austin Dean to save at least a run, as that will be a 3-6 double play Austin Dean with an absolute fantastic play as we go to the 7th inning. 5-3. What a play by Austin Dean. What a play by Austin Dean. A baking thing or insurance? Mike McGuire? Is that Mark's son? Yeah, he's a pitcher now, I think. Samsung coming back. Hanwha came back. SSG coming back. All right, so here we go. We've got to the top of the 7th inning, a 2-run game. The number 8 hitter coming up. Let's see a replay of that. Can we get a replay? Can we get a replay on that, sir? Absolute nothing you can do about that if you are SSG.
골뱅이 STEFAM-ZA 슈퍼채티드 0.85달러. 무적 LG위 오스틴 딘 날려버려라. 오스틴 딘 무적 LG위 오스틴 딘 날려버려라. 오스틴 딘.
Oh, Stefan. How long did that take you, or did you just copy it? All right, Handu Sol out on the mound now. He will face a Pake Mean. Oh no, just misses. It's all right. Yeah, now that is right down the middle for a strike. 2-1. All right, to the 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball. Diving attempt, and will they get him out? I think they got him. What a play by Jungjun Jae. A diving attempt by Otaegon to pop the ball out, and Kim Jae-won, or Jungjun Jae, is able to scoop it up. Handu Sol running over from the mound, and Jungjun Jae leads them like a quarterback. Picks it up. Otaegon down on the ground, though. What a play by Jungjun Jae. They're going to video replay this. Just did get in there, though. Pake Mean a little too fast. That'll be an infield single. Otaegon laying down on the ground to hurt. Looks like he, when he dove and he hit down on the ground, it kind of has stretched his arm out. Let's see if he stays in. I think he's done. Thank you, 50 shows. And that'll be it for him. We'll have a new first baseman. They're already down one first baseman. Right, Pake Mina steps in. Lee Jung Bom over there at first base now. Thank you, thank you. He's gonna check over on him over at first base a couple times. As Shin-Min Jae gonna bunt here again. Runner on first, nobody out. Very important to drop down a bunt. He pops it up. He throws it, and he would have picked him off, but he wasn't able to get back in time. And that is a KBO bunt, almost doubled up. Great play by the pitcher. Another quality bunt, ladies and gentlemen, just the way you expected in the KBO. And that brings up a Hong Chang-gi. What do they look like, Kiwi? We have got a ton of good games, it looks like. As that one misses low. Hong Chang-gi. Oh, it would have been even better if it would have been a doubled up. Oh, those aren't the Dodger hats, Kiwi. Those are the military hats. 1-0 pitch. All the teams have the same ones. This is this game 5-3 has the biggest difference in scores. 1-0 pitch, checks over on the runner. He goes, and that is going to pick him off. They didn't get him at first. They didn't get him on the bunt pick off, but now they pick him off anyway. And oh, KBO. The old 1-3-6 pickoff. All right, to 2 outs now. That one misses low, 2-1 or 2-0. Yeah, now again, Hanwha 4-3, Samsung 7, Kia Samsung 7-6, Doosan Lotte 3-1. That's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Runs it almost all the way, an underhand toss, and that will be 3-away. Could have been a big inning, but it's not. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. 5-3. Well, he tried to bunt yesterday, and, well, that was an awful-looking bunt. Oh, they're walking him in, too? Samsung knows all about that. Samsung loves taking the lead from via the walk. Oh, total difference between the 3 games going on right now. 6 runs total. 1 run difference between Hanwha and KT. 1 run difference between Kia and Samsung. 1 run different or 2 runs here. LG and SSG. Doosan up 3-1, so only a 2-run difference there. And Kium and NC are tied at 2 as Kium just tied it up in the top of the 8th inning. What a Sunday of baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a Sunday of baseball. LG will have a new guy out on the mound. I'm going to guess again. They got 103 pitches from Im Chong-gyu. I think that's plenty of pitches. All right. All right, so leading things off is going to be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters here. Jo Hyung-woo. Out on the mound is Kim Jin-soo. 3.07 ERA in 10 games, 14.1 innings. Chun Sung-ho in right to Song Chan-hee back over to left. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss from Jo Hyung-woo. All right, here we go. The 0-2 pitch misses way outside, 1-2. All right, I think that's fixed as that misses outside at 2-2. Jo Hyung-woo 0 for 2 on the day. Two counts. Jo Hyung-woo 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop fly. Lays off of that. Runs the count full. Third full count of the day for SSG. They need a base runner. They need a base runner. 3-2 counts. That's going to be a foul. Hanwha cruising a victory. Hanwha's up 1. Very close. Hanwha's cruising a victory. Hanwha's still up 1, but anyone's game. All right, he was still in the batter's box. Moon Hyun-bin hit a home run. Oh, the old goats. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball hard to the shortstop. And that's his 1 away. How did Shimu Jun get on? We know he didn't get a hit. Kim Jin-sung. Yeah, again, these guys love send them out there multiple days in a row. And that's in there for a strike to Lee Jung-bom. Lee Jung-bom took over for Ote Gon over there. Oh, did they bring in Skimoto again? He's so bad. That is a foul. Bringing in the Japanese pitcher so that you can make sure that your team doesn't come back. The 0-2 is ripped. That is going to roll all the way to the wall, and he is going to be on base with a 1-out double. First at bat of the day for him, and he comes up with a double. Five, 3, 5, 3, 3, 2, 4, 1, and a 7, 6. All right, Ansang Hyun steps in now. Big breaking ball, doesn't break enough, and it's 1-0. KT, of course, KT has a chance because it's a Hanwha's bullpen. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, but 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch sets up on the outside, misses way up and in, 2-1. Kim Jin-soo, 13 pitches here, gave up a double to Lee Jung-bum, who was over at the first base. An Sang-hyun, a number 9 hitter, 2 for 2 on the day, and he pops that one up, but it'll get foul. 2-2. Double in his first at bat, a single, a stolen base, and a run scored in his second at bats. Here we go. The 2-2 pitch sets up on the outside corner again, just at the thighs. And that's going to be rolled over. Third baseman once again throws across, and that'll be a 5-3 groundouts. 2 doubles so far in the last 2 innings, both of them followed with a 5-3 groundouts. 2 away now, flips the lineup back up to the top. Park Sang-han will be tasked with getting a run home. They've had plenty of opportunities. 1 for 6, 1 for 7 with runners on base now. That is in there for a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nope, might have got a piece of it. And then nonetheless, it's 0-2. It's way up high, and it's way too high. .380 on the season for Park Sang-han, leading the league. And that's Mrs. Low, 2-2. And misses outside. 3-2. Runs the count full. Second full count of this inning. Fourth of the day for SSG. And here we go. The 3-2 pitch sets up on the inside. Pops him up. But it will get foul. Yeah, another 3-2 is rolled over, but it's foul again. "22 pitches from Kim Jin-sung. We'll get some more old spray of pine tar. He has added another run in the top of the 6th inning. They're now up 8-6. KBO added another run. They're up 3-2. As here comes the 3-2 pitch. Right, here we go. 3-2 counts, 5-3 game. Runner on second to 23rd pitch of the day for Kim Jin-soo. That is rolled over. That's going to be trouble. Underhand toss to the first base, the pitcher, and he makes the play. And that'll be a 3 away. Another double, but they go 0 for 2 once again with runners on base, and they strand him. They've had plenty of opportunities, but once again, the SSG offense is just not good. As we will go to the 8th inning. 5-3 LG. What's up, Mary Kate? All right, so 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for LG in the top of the 8th. 2, 3, 4 hitters going to come up in the bottom of the 8th for SSG. As these two teams are pretty much even so far, minus the score. All the away teams winning except to Doosan. Doosan up 4-1 against LG as they've scored at 3 so far in the 7th inning. They've got runners on first and second with 2 outs right now. Hanwha added 2 in the top of the 7th, courtesy of an error. So they're up 6-3, and then Kia added 1 run in the top of the 6th. They've still got a runner on first with just 1 out. They are up 8-6 against Samsung. And then again, Kium and Doosan. Kium got 2 runs in the top of the 8th to take the lead, 3-2, but they've got a runner on seconds with 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd for NC. Like I said before this game started, I wouldn't have touched any of these games because they're all way too close for comfort. All right, so Gubon Hyuk will face No Kyung-eun, 20 games, 20 points in 1 innings, a 3.10 ERA for the old right-hander. And Gubon Hyuk looks at to strike 1, 0-1. And the 0-1 is lifted foul. 0-2. For those of you guys watching, please hit the thumbs up, whether you like it on SOOP or hit the thumbs up over on SOOP or the thumbs up on YouTube, whichever one. Super helpful. It's the 0-2 pitch. Misses outside. 1-2. Right-hand batter, right-hand pitcher. Why wouldn't you throw the 0-2 pitch into the other batter's box? Why not? It's like they don't even try to make a good pitch. They're just like, oh, here's, and now again, here we go. Same thing. 0-2 count, runner, or right-hand batter, right-handed pitcher. Throw it in the other batter's box. Now it's 1-2, and now you completely missed the strike zone, and now it's 2-2. All right, 2-2 pitch, and that misses, and you go from an 0-2 to a 3-2 just like that, because once again, the KBO has absolutely no idea how to pitch. None. Not a clue. Not a clue in the world. The 3-2 pitch is fouled away, stays 3-2. Not a clue in the world how to pitch. Same strategy, every batter, every pitcher, same exact thought. Every manager. The 3-2 pitch is going to be off the handle. The first baseman grabs it underhand toss to the pitcher, and that will be 1 away. Brings up Austin. He had the 3-run shot that put LG up 5-1 at the time. It is the difference in this game. Here we go. There's the replay I asked for. Called into the front office and said, hey, I want to see a replay of that home run. All right, Austin Dean, 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out in his first at-bat, a walk. And a 3-run shot. That's a big breaking ball in there for a strike. 100 kilometers an hour. Austin Dean just laughing. Does it again. 108, and now it's 0-2. KT Wiz, I would say they're like Arizona. I'd say they're like the Diamondbacks. They've got 1 championship. They're a new team. Arizona's known for the pool out in center field. KT is known for their summer water festival. As the 1-2 is ripped, but foul. Yep, wrong side. I thought about maybe the Marlins. The 1-2 pitch. That is going to be another rip, and that is a liner all the way to the wall. Goodbye, baseball. An absolute line from Austin Dean. And another pack for him. Yeah, but the Padres have never won anything in their lives. Carbon for 4-0. All right. There we go. Now that is going to be a rolled over foul from Pak Dong-wan. All right, so first up, a absolute legend, the KBO all-time hit leader, the all-time RBI leader, the all-time doubles leader, Chae Hyung-woo. Last year he was with the Kia Tigers, this year back with Samsung. And then Dodgers legend Pak Chan-ho, his nephew, Kim Yoon-ah, who is on, I think, currently a 13-game losing streak. That misses way up high, 1 and 2. Then a last card here is the Go Young Pyo, the side armor for the KT Wiz. They're foreign. I don't want to say ace, but they're foreign. One of their foreign starting pitchers. So not a bad pack. Not a bad pack. Father Time's coming out. You know it's bad when Father Time gets out of the dugout. He's got his stopwatch with him. The 1-2 pitch is popped up. First baseman out on the mound and makes the catch. 2 away. And Hanwha bullpen doing no wonders, right? All right, so Chun Sung Ho steps in now, getting his first at-bat of the day. Misses inside, ball 1, 1-0. Austin Dean single-handedly carrying LG to a victory here. The 1-0 pitch way outside at 2-0. Wouldn't be any other way, would it, Jungle? KBO gonna KBO. A 2-0 in there for a strike at 2-1. A 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at ball 3. 2-2. Getting that high, we'll call that a fastball. Sketchy as in terms of fastballness. Yeah, another 2-2 pitch. Rounds it to the second baseman, into the grass, quickly throws, and that will be a 3 away. But Austin Dean with another home run, his second of the day. We will go to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 6-3. LG. Oh, just because he absolutely destroyed Hanwha last year in the Korean series? Now, SSG will have their 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up. Can they actually do something if they get a runner on base? And still doing it? Hey, but you know those taxi drivers have the best locations for food. Oh, that stupid commercial. No one wants to hear you eating. All right, so it'll be 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up. We'll see who they bring in on the mound. That is always the tricky part. Who do they bring in? Kim Jin-soo threw a ton of pitches last inning. 2 full counts, a double, but it didn't give up any runs. You'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 6-3 game. Jung Jae leading things off. That shot by Austin Dean was just a line, too. Like, it's not a home run in most of these stadiums. SSG has the shortest corners and the shortest walls. It's definitely not a home run back in Jamshil. All right, to Kim Young-woo out on the mound. It looks at throws a strike one. And the 0-1 is way out. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Jung Jae 0 for 3 on the day. Has slapped foul. 1-2. Bottom of the order getting it done for SSG. Top of the order, not so much. 1-2 pitch. Rolls it over, but it will be foul. Stays 1-2. One-two pitch. Check swing foul. All right, so 1-2 pitch coming up once again. Another foul. Oh, Kiwi. Yeah, that's what happens. You keep going to the same guys over and over. They got one good game, and then you think, oh, we've got to go to them every single game now. And again, what did I say about Jin? He only threw 70 pitches today. The 1-2 is a fouled away. You got your starter on the mound on a Sunday. You got a bullpen that's not very good, and your starter can only throw 70 pitches. All right, so 1-2 pitch. Lays off of it. 2-2. Yeah, Jodo Nuke is also not pitching well lately. I think he's running into some serious issues. They're gonna check swing. They're gonna video replay that check swing. Kia is up 12-6 now as they put up 5 in the top of the 6th. That is not a swing. Doosan puts up 7 in the bottom of the 7th to go up 8-1. These games are just getting blown out in these bullpens as the 2-2 pitch slapped into left, but it's foul. Another pitch, 9 pitches now from Kim Young-woo, trying to get to Jung Jae here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The 2-2 pitch misses up high. Working the count full. Another 3-2 pitch. That is lifted into center field. Center fielder going back a little bit. makes the catch, and that is one away. An 11 pitch at bats, but it ends with a flyout. No, you can't send him out now. He's won 4 straight series. All right, to Che Jung steps in. Did they blow it? All right, to Che Jung steps in. 1 for 2. Looks at a strike right down the middle, and it's 0-1. Double in his last at bats, but was stranded on the bases. And that is way into the dirt. 1-1. 153 on the gun. Those of you guys watching, please hit the thumbs up. Whether you're on a SOOP or whether you're on YouTube. Here we go, the 1-1 pitch. As that is a popped up foul. 1-2. Also, if you're watching on SOOP, next to my channel name is a little star. That is how you follow me. It makes it easier to find my streams and all of my stuff. If you're over on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe. It'll let you be able to chit chat, ask questions, and makes me feel good. As the 6-3 pitch is into the dirt, but he swings anyway. And that is 2 away. SSG just looks defeated. Heredia will step in now. Not having a good day. 0 for 3 on the day. That's way up high. 1-0. And keeping Yuan Jen from his 200th victory, as the 1-0 is a lifted foul. 1-1. One pitch now to Heredia. Sets up on the outside. Misses low. 2-1. Maybe they're like, "Whoa, we're gonna let you pitch until you get a hit." Until they get a hit, says there's a Hanwha Eagles uniform. I'm from the U.S. Is the 2-1 is lifted. That is gonna go. Goodbye baseball. Heredia with a solo shot. And it's a 6-4 game. All right, last pack of these, and then we'll have to find something else. Heredia hits the 2-1 pitch over the wall, brings up a Kim Jae-won. Just home run. That is the KBO. All right. Doosan utility infielder Oh Myung-jin. A Hanwha Eagles legend, Shimu Jun. Give the old. And our very last card in this pack. We're going to even play his music. Maybe I have his music. Lee Hyung-jung. All right, to Kim Jae-won. Looks at the ball 1. 1 for 2 on the day. A solo shot in the second, a strikeout, and then a walk. You can make it a 1-run game with just one swing. That's his in there for the bottom of the zone, and it's now 1-1. J1. That misses way inside at 2-1. That 2-1 pitch sets up right down the middle. Swing and a miss as he is not able to catch up to 153. All right, I want to see high fastball here. He missed. He was behind on that one. Got a chance here. Another high fastball. A 2-2 pitch just sets up right down the middle. Into the dirt. So runs the count full. 3-2. Second full count of this inning. Second straight full count for Kim Jae-won. And the 6 full counts for SSG. There we go. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss of that high fastball. What did I ask for? What did I get? And what got you results? That's right. Go ahead and put me in a dugout, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win a championship. That'll be it for SSG. They get one back on the solo shot, but they have 3 outs left. And they're down by 2. The 6, 7, 8 hitter is going to come up for both teams here in the 9th inning. Is 6, 7, 8 for LG in the top, 6, 7, 8 for SSG in the bottom. Pretty close game. It's just the fact that the 3-run shot from Austin Dean is the big thing. They have a 3-run shot for him, a solo shots, but they also have a 2-run shots versus solo shots for SSG. 4:43 p.m. Yeah. I guess that's that's my problem. I don't understand small ball. I always thought striking people out was a part of small ball. Or, part of small ball is letting your defense make plays. All right, Iroun out on the mound now. 20 games, 19.2 innings, a 4-0 on the season. As that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. As that is lifted up, a right fielder will give chase and makes the catch. What awful camera work could we possibly get? As that is a foul pop-up, foul fly into right, and he makes the play, running and then into the wall. There we go. There's a much better look at it. And Heredia, normally a left fielder, but Kim Jae-won is in left today because Che Jung is DHing, as that is into the dirt. OG1 steps in now, 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out in his only at bat. 1-0 pitch, misses up high, 1-1. 2-0, sorry. 2-1. I mean, a bunting is not, it's not the problem with the bunts. It's the timing of the bunts. As the 2-0 roll over to the second baseman, it throws it, and that's 2 away. And I don't mind a bunt. I especially don't mind a good bunt. But bunting in the second inning is just absolutely stupid. Hakemine steps in now. Infield is single, but then was picked off, and that is a pop-up, a shortstop out into the grass. And that will be a 3 away. All right, so we will go to the bottom of the ninth. It's LG 6, SSG 4. Final outs for SSG. And a 6, 7, 8 coming up. We'll see if we have any pinch hitters. Don't know who else is actually left on the roster for some of these teams. Yeah, they not only do they have low, like it's not even a low success rate. It's absolutely abysmal. Like a runner on first and they bunt. You rarely ever see that run come in on something that would need that bunt. Like, yeah, you may see that run come home on a home run, but that doesn't matter if you bunt or not. It's not going to matter. Or a triple or something like that. It's like they ask these guys to bunt all the time, and then whenever they do need somebody to come up with a very important hit, they can't. All right, so LG will come out, try to get the save. Sonju Young. Sonju Young is thrust into the closer role this season. All right, so as Che Ji-hoon looks at just strike one. All right, 1 pitch. The 0-1 misses low into the dirt. Yeah, they again, if you have a runner on first and then you bunt him over, a runner on first with no outs has a higher chance of scoring a run, as that is ripped, and that is going to drop in front of the right fielder, and he is going to be on base with a leadoff single. Brings the tying run up to the plate. But again, I've talked about it all day. SSG cannot hit once they get runners on base. They are 1 for 8 with runners on base, so 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. As you can guess, that one run scored a run. The other 3 runs have all been via the home run. There we go. That is fouled into his foot. 0-1. Yeah, it's very different from the MLB because KBO plays like it's the 1980s, where they got a bunch of guys that are hitting 300 on the season. They've got super fast guys. They play like that, but the kids in this league aren't built like that. The 0-1 is popped up. Will get a foul though, and it's 0-2. The managers are all old. They're all old. They're in their 60s, 70s, and they manage how they learn to play baseball. There are a couple younger guys in the league, younger managers, but they still manage the same way. As he looks at the strike three, drops in on the outside for strikeout number one, out number one, and they are now down to their final 2 outs as Jung Baum steps in. Sonju Young, again, normally would be a starter, but he is now closing for LG as their closer is out for the season. Jung Baum, and that's going to go ground ball to the pitcher. He throws him out, and that's his 2 away. Does move the runner up 90 feet, but now you're down to your final out. An Sang-hyun steps in. An Sang-hyun, 2 for 3 on the day. A double, a single, and a 5-3 ground out. There you go. Swing and a miss. 0-1. An Sang-hyun, the final hope for the SSG Landers. He was up with a runner on a second in his last at-bat. A 5-3 ground out. Didn't even move him over. That is way inside, 1-1. I haven't heard Stefan and Kiwi yelling and screaming yet, so it's possible. As the 1-1, beautiful hook in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch way over his head, and he is going to head on over to third base. Two now. Still, that is not the winning run. That is just an extra run. How many runners did he leave on base? An Sang-hyun, the 2-2 pitch almost hits him. 3-2 runs the count full. Fitting. That means the game will go to extra innings, and Peraza will end up hitting the game winner. A swing and a miss at ball 4, and just like that, they go 0 for 3 with runners on base to end the game. As once again SSG not able to come through. We have ourselves an ending game. No problem. Finally won. One for 10 with runners on base. No, 1 for 11. Sorry. All right, so both of the starting pitchers, Im Chong-gyu pitched pretty well, was able to get get through just because of some great defense and bad situational hitting. Kim Ganu did not pitch well. On the other hand, he gave up about 5 runs, 3-run shots, and a 2-run shots. Didn't give up a lot of hits, but he didn't strike out a lot of guys. Ended up walking a bunch. Walked Pak Dong-wan in the second inning. That ended up coming around on the 2-run shots. Then another walk in the third inning. 2 walks in the third inning, and then Kim Ganu takes a loss. He ended up pitching 98 pitches in 5 innings, giving up 5 runs. Im Chong-gyu 103 pitches in 6 innings. Ends up getting the quality starts, giving up those 3 runs. Lots of home runs. Again, 3 solo shots from SSG. That's where they got 3 of their runs. The other run was the only hit that they had all day with a runner on base. The only hit they had all day with a runner on base was Pak Sung-han with an RBI single in the 5th inning. Other than that, so they go 0 for 10 with runners on base. They go 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Outside of that Pak Sung-han single, RBI single. Austin Dean, a huge day. They end up walking in the 3rd inning, a 3-run shot in the 5th, and then a solo shot in the 8th inning. Single-handedly, between his amazing defense over at first base and his bat at the plate, just single-handedly willing the old LG Twins to a series victory. That is a big one because it is pretty tight up there at the top of this entire the standings. Just a sec, I gotta. Samsung is losing. So Samsung is losing, and they are a half game ahead of LG. So the way this works is LG now will jump over Samsung as Samsung is down 13 to 6. And then you've got KT is also a half game ahead of LG, which they are currently tied with Hanwha 6 to 6. That is in, I believe, the bottom of the 8th inning. So we'll see how that goes. But Samsung now looking good. They are definitely not going to be tied for first. Currently, they're tied for first with KT. So first place is either going to be LG or KT. SSG with another loss. It doesn't matter too much. They're going to stay in 4th place. They're going to be either 2.5 or 3 games back behind whoever's in first place. So that's it for me, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Or no, sorry, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow at all. But if you're going to watch a game, I suggest you go catch the Hanwha Eagles and KT Wiz game. They're in the bottom of the 8th inning. And there is a lovely, lovely 6-6 score. So that's it for me. I will be back on Tuesday. If you haven't yet, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. That is a like on YouTube or an up recommendation over on SOOP. Also, make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and click the little star next to my name on SOOP. That's how you follow me over there on SOOP. So that's it for me, guys. I will be back on Tuesday. Make sure you vote in the poll on my YouTube channel if you have a certain team or matchup that you would like to watch. So thank you. Thank you, Jim. Thanks, Stephen, Robert, Hot Chicks B. Thank you, guys. Those of you guys that aren't chit-chatting in there. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. So as always, until next time.